morning guys, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name's Emma. These are the allotment diaries. This is my allotment plot here in South London. I think this is probably my last vlog of July before we go to August, and look at it. Glorious blue sky. It's really warm today, there's sun out, everything's looking so beautiful. So I think we got really lucky today with the last July vlog, because the whole of July has not been like this, let me tell you. I've definitely noticed more bees and butterflies and kind of insects in general around in the last week or so. I think what's happened probably, and this is just me as an amateur gardener, I'm not like an expert or anything, but I think because we had such a terrible spring and early start to summer with all the rain and the overcast and it being quite chilly actually at times, I had the heating on in June, which is unheard of. Actually, I think we put it on once in July as well. Crazy times, but we do have like an old Victorian terrace house and it gets very, very cold very quickly, which is good when it's hot, but not so great when it's cold. Anyway, I digress. I think because of that, they've just taken a little while to get going and to wake up, but I'm definitely seeing more bees and butterflies and insects now. Also more flowers. It's almost like overnight, all of a sudden all my flowers opened on my allotment plot, and we're just absolutely surrounded by them. And just everywhere you can see. I mean, a lot of them I didn't even sort of purposely plant. Again, this is a result of the wet spring and just the bad spring that we had. All of the radishes flowered straight away, but you can see there's like, I've got 3 bees in here already. They just love the flowers. And then look, you've got the brassicas. So this is broccoli, just throws up some broccoli and flowers within a couple of days. This one here has flowered as well. That one over there is about to flower. That one's flowering as well. The brassicas have just not been happy this year at all. They've just flowered almost immediately. The only thing that's happy is the sprouts in the middle, and that's why I'm keeping the netting over. Actually, really, pollinators absolutely love these flowers. I should really take the netting off and allow them to have it. But yeah, there's just like so many more flowers and therefore so many more pollinators coming out, so many more insects. I think they just took their time getting going, to be honest. I can see Einstein over there. I've also got the cat here as well, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Yeah, I'm not sure I should feed you with Rocky about. Not that I don't trust you, Rocky, but I don't trust you. Oh, actually he's slinking off now. He's slinking off. Right, let's feed the bird. Einstein. Right, we're going to try the hot air balloon once more. The mealworms in here that were in here have gone, so I'm assuming he's gone in at some point and been brave. Somebody told me that he might not like the bright colours. Apparently they don't like red and yellow, and those together in a garden are kind of like warning colours for animals. So like think of like wasps and bees and stuff. So, not that they've got red in, but I guess red and yellow are both warning colours, aren't they? So what I've done is I've actually brought some paint, brought some tester paint, and I'm going to repaint it. I think I'm going to paint it green and white. I think they're quite happy colours and sort of like, I mean, it's like plants, isn't it? Green and white. Green is like plants, isn't it? They're very sort of unthreatening colours, so I'm going to paint it, I think. Where is he? Where is he? He was sitting on the fence a minute ago. He's flown away. I don't know. I'll put some there for him as well on his little bench, just in case he doesn't want to go to the hot air balloon, but I'm not sure what's going on with him. He hasn't been eating for a little while. Maybe there's a bit of distrust because of the hot air balloon situation, I don't know. He doesn't seem very happy with me. I don't know guys, I don't know what that bird's problem is. So I'm going to start today by just doing a few random gardening jobs around the place, some weeding, some watering, some chopping stuff back. So let's start with that. Right, so I've got these very sorry looking lettuces that I've sown at home absolutely ages ago. I really need to get them planted out today. It's ridiculous. They're looking so sad. I don't know how much longer they're going to last in here as well. They keep wilting whenever it gets a little bit hot. So they need to go outside somewhere. Where do I have room to put a little row of lettuces, which will probably be eaten tomorrow, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. Let's not get panicky. I think, you know what? I think here, just in front of the tomatoes, I think that'd be a great place for them. Tomatoes and lettuce. Tomatoes and lettuce together. That seems like a good combination. Okay, great place, I think. Let's get all these weeds out. I know that's a little bit of borage there, but too bad, mate. I've got enough borage at the plot. I've got hundreds of borage. Right, okay, let's see, how's this looking? The soil looks quite dry. It's amazing how quickly the soil dries out in a bit of sun. It really does dry out so fast. I remember when I first got my allotment plot and made all the raised beds for the first time, and I went and brought a load of compost, and the compost that I brought was peat. It had peat in it because I was told that's the best stuff to buy. Whack all that over your plot, it holds water really well, it'd be fantastic. And I tell you what, everything grew amazingly that year. It was like beginner's luck, it was insane. And then I remember in my second year, I was getting more and more into gardening, more knowledgeable, and I learned about how bad it is to use peat because it's really bad for the environment to dig up all the peat bogs. So I brought peat-free compost, and boy did my plot suffer. Hardly anything grew. I didn't have half the growth that I had in the first year. Honestly, it was such a big difference. And I know that nowadays there are a lot of companies working really hard to make compost that's peat-free but still really good for our soil, so really retains moisture and retains nutrients. But it's just I haven't found anything that's been the same as peat compost, unfortunately. So it's just something I think as gardeners we just have to learn to adapt to it. So we just have to water more and put more nutrients into the soil and keep topping stuff up with natural organic material like manure and stuff. That's one way of getting them out. Right, there you go, mate. Have fun in there. Been bitten by a red ant on my knee. I didn't even see it, but I know that's what I've been bitten by because I've been bitten by them a few times now. If you've never been bitten by a red ant, let me just tell you right now, it is so painful. Yeah, it is so painful, honestly. Ow. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to ignore it and then take your mind off it, and then the pain just sort of goes away a lot quicker. Sometimes if you dwell on it, it's worse, so I'm trying to sort of just move on. But ow, there's so many red ants at the moment around my allotment plot. It must be something to do with the weather and stuff, the conditions that we've had this year. But I've got so many red ant nests just in random beds. So I have to be really careful. Right, this is the main job that I wanted to do today. So the last time I dealt with the strawberry bed, I potted some of them on. I think they're about ready now to cut away from their parent plant. You can see it's rooted in, so I can't pull it out the pot. So I can sort of do that. And also this gigantical, oh, there's my shadow. This gigantical rhubarb, which I actually do think is ornamental, is going to move today. I don't want it there. I want to fill up this bed with strawberries. I want this to be my strawberry only bed, not my rhubarb bed. So I think I'm going to tackle moving the rhubarb plant first. Definitely wore the wrong attire for today. I knew I was going to do this as well, but it's so warm and so sticky. I was just I'll just throw on a nice dress. But now I've got to do some digging and stuff, so we'll see how this works. I have to be clever with the camera angles, I think. this is like his little root bit. Do you know what I mean? Like his little, this is sort of what you plant and then you get a rhubarb on the top, but it's got massive. When I first planted this, it was tiny. I'm really glad I took him out. He was really rooted in there. I'm absolutely exhausted now, but I've got to plant him somewhere else. I actually think he will be okay. I know he looks very sad. He looks very sad, and this is not the ideal time to move any plant at all. Not when they're sort of actively growing. So like, if you want your plants to definitely live, don't copy me. But you know, if he dies, he dies. That's what I always say. But I actually think rhubarbs are very, very robust. I think it will survive. I might have to take a few leaves off, but I reckon it will just sort of grow back. That's just the kind of plant a rhubarb is. It's very, very like strong. It's a survivalist, basically. It's the weed of the root vegetable. Is it a root vegetable? I feel like it is. It's the weed of the vegetables or fruits. Is it a fruit or a vegetable? Oh my gosh, we don't even know what rhubarb is. We don't even know what this is. It's gonna go under the apple tree. So let's do that. That would look beautiful there. That'd be so beautiful. Especially if it is ornamental. I think it would look lovely. Alright, we're gonna put it here. Is it just me, or is that really, really beautiful there? I think that is absolutely stunning under that apple tree. That is just gorgeous, all the flowers around him. What beautiful plant. God, I really hope he doesn't die now. I'll be honest, I felt minimal love for him when he was in that strawberry patch. I thought he was too big, I thought he was ugly, I thought he was pointless. I didn't like you at all, and I really am sorry, I take it back. Sometimes a plant you don't like is just because it's in the wrong place, and you move it and all of a sudden, honestly, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's beautiful. Oh, he's definitely going to die. I think all of his big leaves are probably going to die, and the little one will probably survive, and then he'll start slowly growing back, but hopefully he'll sort of regenerate like Doctor Who. Come on, regenerate like Doctor Who. Let's give him a good old drink. Nice drink. There you are. Hope you've enjoyed my vlog today. If you have, do subscribe to my channel. I will be back again on Friday for, hopefully, fingers crossed, another sunny, lovely allotment vlog. So I'll see you Friday, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.